guys, what's up? It's Sarah. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you have been here before. Today, as you saw by the thumbnail and the title of this video, I'm going to be doing my review on the Disney Simply Meant to Be eyeshadow palette. It's the Nightmare Before Christmas Hot Topic palette, and I'm going to go ahead and just jump straight into the demo of this palette, and we're going to go ahead and review it, swatch it, and talk about it because I've got some thoughts on this bad boy right here. Alright, first off, we're gonna prime. First things first, when you open the palette, you do have a mirror on this side, and I'll talk about packaging and stuff later. So I will be using the mirror. It's a decent enough mirror, and it does have this little quote on the bottom here. It reads, "My dearest friend, if you don't mind, I'd like to join by your side where you can gaze into the stars and sit together, now and forever, for it is plain as anyone to see, we're simply meant to be." And then we have all of our shadows on this side. Alright, so the first shade that I'm going to go in with is Oogie Boogie. And we're going to use that as a transition shade in the crease. Oh my gosh, I just saw my nails in the viewfinder. I'm so sorry. I need to go get those done. I actually had a dream last night that I went to get them done, but then I left like the place and my nails weren't actually, it was so weird. We're just going to stick this into the crease because when you see it in the pan, you would be like, oh, that's going to make a really good crease color. No, it's not. It's like this bizarre, like white color. Like, do you guys see that? I don't know how well this is going to pick up on camera, but it's not the best crease color. Next, we're going to go in with What's This? And we're going to try and deepen up that crease shade a little bit more. I'm continually dipping back and forth into this palette, so every time my hand or my brush leaves my eye, I'm dipping back into the palette for more shadow. It's so weak. This palette is so weak. Next, I'm going to go into Sandy Claus. All of the names correspond with different things from the movie, if you're curious. This one is also going to go into the crease, but we're going to do it with a little tiny definer brush. I think I'm going to do a gray toned look on the actual eyelid itself. So we're going to go in with the shade Beryl right here because I want to use that Tombstone shade. I think it's a pretty cool shade. I'm going to go back in with that Sandy Claus shade on a really small, precise blender brush just to try and blend. Okay, I'm going to go in with a concealer to carve out part of this so that way we can get a really like precise look with that Tombstone shade because it's a really cool color in the pan, and if I can get it to apply the way I want it to apply, it's going to be really pretty. Okay, so I'm going to go in with this flat shader brush. It looks kind of dirty. It might be kind of stained, but oh well. It'll work. I'm just going to use that to put the concealer down where I would like for it to go. So I'm going to go in with another little flat brush, and we're going to try and pack that Tombstone shade on the lid. Let's see what happens. That's what I was afraid of. Okay. I mean, it's not awful, but I guess I was kind of hoping for more of that glitter to come through. Oh shoot, I need more concealer. Okay, I think we're almost similarly close enough. Okay, I'm going to go back in with that, what color? Beryl shade, the blue one. I'm just going to try and blend a little bit more because I feel like we lost that one a little bit in translation. I'm actually pleasantly surprised at how this is looking, but the like road to get here was like super hard. So I'm gonna go do liner, mascara, and falsies, and I'll decide after I get the top of my lashes done that if I'm gonna do some stuff on the bottom lash line. So I'll be right back. Alright, so I have my eyeliner, mascara, and lashes on. I feel like I should have used some that are a little bit more like ba-ba-boom, because I mean these are pretty. I really do like them, but I just feel like I could have used something with a little more oomph, but it's okay. We'll be okay. I did decide I do want to smoke out a little bit on my lower lash line, some of the colors we used. So first thing I'm going to do is go in with my Steely Style or Styly Style, I always say that wrong, eyeliner. I'm going to go in with Sandy Paws right up against the lower lash line, and we're just going to see how that looks, and then we'll just add from there if we want. I'm loving it! Ba-da-ba-ba-bum! I'm loving it. Okay, that's all I want to do to my lower lash line. I think that looks pretty cool, so I'm going to go ahead and put on some mascara. Lips. Let's see, what do I want to do for my lip? I haven't used a liquid lip in so long because my lips are so dry. Alright, so let's get into the review. So this palette is $16.90. That's a lot for something from Hot Topic. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. That makes each of these eyeshadows $1.40. That makes these more expensive than BH, more expensive than Coastal Scents, more expensive than e.l.f., more expensive than Wet n Wild. So for you to pay that much for something like this, it better be good. And you guys saw my demo, you saw my thoughts and my frustrations, and I really don't think that they're very good. Am I happy with the overall look that I got? Yes. But a look like this could take like half of the time using eyeshadows that I already know I love, like BH or Wet n Wild, and it wouldn't be as big of a fuss, and they're less expensive. The other problem that I have with this is that this is something that's going to be marketed towards mostly the people who are like in middle school or who are a little bit later up in like elementary years, 4th grade through like 8th grade, maybe 9th grade-ish era. For somebody who is in grade school or in junior high, $17 is kind of a lot of money. People who is saving up their money to buy something or saving up their gift cards to buy something, this is a big deal. So like from that perspective too, like come on, make this something that's gonna be good. My Beauty and the Beast palette, like that, like my mind switched. I didn't like it at first, but then I did. Lilo and Stitch, I liked it to begin with. I still love it now. This one, I kind of was like, okay, it's not horrible, but then I kept using it and it's awful. I do not like it now, so I just don't recommend it. I think that the color payoff is just not worth it. Very expensive. Is it cute? Yes. If you're like the biggest Nightmare Before Christmas fan, then like, hey, have at it. You might like it for that perspective. Like, I'm not saying if you want it, don't go buy it, but like, you know what I'm trying to get at. Let's also talk about packaging here. It's cute. I like the tombstone. I like that it's themed like Nightmare Before Christmas. I think it's cool and it fits into that idea. But like, from the usage standpoint of it, it's just very clunky. Whereas if I want to use, say, this e.l.f. palette, you flip it open and there's the mirror, there's the like eyeshadow. Anyway, moving on from the packaging standpoint, there's that. I talked about the prices. Of course, one of the great things about this is it's cruelty-free and it's vegan, so I love that. Guys, really honestly, this one's a pass for me. I'll go ahead and insert swatches right here. So I'll do 5 and then I'll keep going. Now this is a really good example of swatches not meaning anything because these all just swatched very well. So you start here on first 5 on the left side of the palette. So we have Bone Daddy, Zero, What's This, Tombstone, which actually swatched horribly, but then again it wasn't very good, Sandy Claus. And yet again we have more swatches that are beautiful, but are horrible to work with. Like these two shades right here. So we have Pumpkin King, Moonlight, Oogie Boogie, Shock, and Barrel. These two look gorgeous to work with. They're horrible to work with. They do not work well. That's why I chose not to use them today. So we have, what is this? Ragdoll and Lock. And again, swatched way better than they perform. Alright, so I think that's all that I have for you guys today. I'm just going to leave it at this is a giant pass from me. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one.